In this video, we'll finish off our homepage with the contact section and then connect all its sections to the top navigation bar. This is it. Hit subscribe and turn buffs into shipped projects. Right, let's stop the server and then install input, label, and then the text area components. Then rerun the server again. And then inside home, create a file called contact.jsx and make this the uppercase. Remove all that, remove the div, and then create a section with an ID of contact. Inside that, we have another div with the class name of py16, and then on medium strings py24, which is padding, then a background of white, and another div with a class name of maximum width 6 pixels and margin auto. Then another div with a class name of text center, and then a margin bottom of 16 with an h2 tag with a class name of bold font and 3xl text size with a gray shade of 900 and just some random text. Here we'll say it as connect with us, and then a paragraph type with a class name of text large, and then a gray shade of 600 with margin bottom of 8 with some random text. And then create a div with a class name of grid, and then grid column span of 2 on medium screens with a gap of 12, and then another div inside with a class name of border and padding of 6 with rounded XL edges and a small shadow with an h2 element with a class name of text center and bold font and 2xl size text with a 900 gray shade that says send us message, and then a paragraph with the text being center and a gray 600 shade that says we'd love to hear from you. And then create a form with a class name of space y of 6, and then a div class with a label component, which the HTML4 will be name, and then a class name of bold semi-bold font, and then an input with an ID of name itself with a placeholder that says John Doe, and then a class name of margin top 2, and then make 3 more copies of it, and let's edit each one, this one being name, and this would be email. Let's make this both email as well, and then johndoe@gmail.com, and the type would be email, and then message would be again message, placeholder is your message here dot dot dot, and then rows would be 7, and then we'll use text area component here, and then we'll create a class name for this div with the flex column and item center, and this will be a button with a class name. Also a type would be the submit, and then the class name would be semi-bold font with padding of 3, then a transition of all, and then hover effect of scale by 103, and then send message. Oh, and there's a typo here, change that semicolon to L. Okay, and after a few lines, create a div within another div with a class name of, actually let's first check out how this looks like. Let's go to the home page and then add the contact component there, then close it and come back. Now let's check it out. Let's scroll down a bit. This is our contact form. We have 3 different input fields here and then a text area with a button. And now let's finish off the right hand side of this contact section. Padding of 2 with rounded edges, and then an h3 tag with a class name of bold font, and then 2xl text size with a gray shade of 900, and then margin bottom of 2 which says get in touch. And then we have a p tag with a class name of text gray 600, and then a margin bottom of 4 that says some random text. And then below that div we have another div with a class name of space my of 5, and then another div with a class name of flex and items start, and space x4 with a border, and then inside another div with a class name of width and height of 12, the blue background of 100 and rounded edges. And inside that we have the mail icon with a class name of width and height of 6, then the text primary color, then another div with an h4 tag with a class name of font semi-bold with text gray 900, and then email us, and then a paragraph text with class name of gray 600, and then another paragraph with a class name of text small and a gray shade of 500. And now let's copy this div 3 more times. Right, scroll up and let's give this a small space, and then change this to phone, and then call us phone number and the date and time, and then map pin visitors and address and the paragraph text, the class name of. Let's just copy this by appointment only, and let's remove that. Next maybe 600, no need that. And let's actually remove this div, we won't be needing that. And now let's see how this looks like. Okay, it's blank. Let's refresh the page again. Okay, we have an error that says phone is not defined. Okay, let's redefine it. Make sure you guys import it properly, and it should work now. Let's see. All right, let's scroll down, and this is our contact section with the main text and then 3 more cards at the bottom with its relevant icons. Now let's take a look at the tablet view of our site. It looks great. And then let's check out the mobile view from the top, and it looks great. Let's go back, and now let's connect all our components to the navigation bar.
Watch this far? Leave a like. It helps me reach a wider audience on YouTube.
Let's go to the home page, and then type here const hash equals use location. I'll explain what these are in a bit. Then you add a useEffect hook, and then you pass a callback function where you say if hash is true, you have a const element equals document.querySelector. You pass hash, and if element is true, then that element dot scroll into view, and you pass a behavior of smooth. Then you pass hash inside an array as a dependency. Now use location is a way for us to extract the current hash from a given URL, which will come from the section. And this use effect is used for hash scrolling. Now when the hash is changed on the URL, element gets that value using the query selector and scroll to that relevant section, and use effect is triggered whenever hash changes. Let's make some quick section changes. In about us, add a class name of scroll empty 7 margin top 7 and medium screen. It would be 0. Let's copy it entirely. Go to contact and then paste it under section, and then go to features, scroll up, paste it, and go to hero and then paste that again and make some minor changes here. Done. Now go to header, then close others and scroll to expand that. Now copy this nav link once and change this to features. Remove that, again features, then scroll down Copy about us, navlink, create a copy, and then make this contact us contact. Then scroll to the bottom and make a copy of home and turn this into features. This is for the mobile menu, and then another one for contact us. Now let's take a look. Let's check features, about us, scrolling quite well, contact us. All right, about us again, contact us, features, home. All right, everything's working. Even the logo is working perfectly. Now let's check the tablet view. Any nav link we click from the menu works just as similar to the desktop. Now let's take a look at the mobile view. Again, all the nav links work just as similar to the tablet view. And with that, we have altogether created 4 different sections to this landing page, which is our home page, and also properly linked each section to our navigation bar at the very top, and finished off this home page altogether.
See you on the next one. Bye bye.